Mm. You look great. Of course. He's in Specsavers. Smack myself in the head there, John. Today. I think you people look very Bob Dylan. You people have so many glasses, but you're all so ugly. I was like, what's up with that? I was like, why would you want glasses when you're so fucking ugly? You know what I mean? I'm gonna make sure you don't get paid. Oh, there's this bastards. It's worse than, like, when you go down a rabbit hole online. Well, let me see where this goes. Let me just see when you get in, and then you have to pay. Well, I got offered all this bollocks because I'm on a medical card. I saw the purest vision, perfect vision, and this. I was even saying you really sell it, and you really do sell it, and you gave me these stupid, boggly ass, goggly fucking things that didn't fit, and I had to put them at the nice fucking eye, and it's like, because I'm on the medical card, they wanted me to pay. I didn't pay. And I was like, oh, I'll pay for glare protection, 45 euros. I was like, no, I'm only here for the fucking CAT scan. I have a problem in my head and I just need the CAT scan. But I got all excited, about my glasses. I thought it was going to be funny, and I was in the big Peter Parker pair of glasses, plasticky. Well, they were so shit. I just went back and fucking said, here, you can keep those. Stupid fucking waste of money. Waste of time. I was like, why would I want glasses? They only make you look uglier to me. If I can see, like, oh, fuck yes, just walked out of the place. Anyway, what was I saying? I look great. I wouldn't know. Hide. Specsavers are like a fucking joke. Anyway, it's even fucked up about himself. I was gonna say, I was sitting around, I was looking at the dodgy shit up, and they had 9 staff, doing nothing. What? Anyway, I was like, it pisses me off. There's loads of people that have jobs that just sit around doing nothing and getting paid and think they're fucking deadly. And I'm fucking forced onto fucking disability, and I'm a super fucking genius. I have to look at all this fucking incompetence getting well paid. They have all these glasses with stickers on them like Spider-Man, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and Ronaldo or Man United. And I was looking, I was like, what the fuck do any of these people have to do with glasses? Manchester United, Minecraft, glasses. And I was just looking, like, why the fuck? And I was like, oh, but they actually are so much more sellable. And I was thinking about it, like, fuck me, they are so much more sellable with a stupid tag on it that says Minecraft or Spider-Man or fucking Manchester United. So you have to get the Manchester United ones because you're bombarded with this optical fucking embarrassment of things. You have to look at fucking. Oh, let's go. Chelsea. There we go. Get the Chelsea glasses. Very clever little stickers, aren't they? The clever little sweeney gypsies. Yeah. Well, you can see clearly. Yeah, the crane is gone. Anyway, I'm still vagina monologuing. This is actually supposed to be a video. An etymological video about names. I'm meant to be an author. I'd like to write, but nobody reads fucking books anymore, do they? Who the fuck reads books? Short stories. Could I borrow a feeling? Share a sentiment? The novelty of the event. Novels suck. Dickens is okay. Novelty. Anyway. So I'm gonna speak to. I have no viewers. You know what I mean? No viewers. I think the police used to review, and they had like 3 or 4 video views. It's usually when the police review my videos. I'm fairly certain, like, I'm very under a fucking roof, and nobody's able to watch my videos except the police. Hi, guys. Hi. What team do you play? Tipperary. Who do you play for? Fucking police, right? Tell you a joke. Right, this is a funny one. Yeah, super mega fucking homeless. Hobo massive. Fucking pig. Like big tall fucking, you know what I mean? On these Irish looking trees. Alright, John. He's clean cut and he's fucking. Alright, John. I popped off and said, why do you fucking say my name like you know me? We're not on first name fucking terms, man. You get me fucking killed on these streets going around saying, alright, John, like you know me. You don't fucking know me, man. You're so stupid. I was like, this person was like, do you have any common street sense? You don't go around fucking saying my fucking name like you fucking know me, man. And then for like the next month, every single fucking guard in town wave, hi John, hi John, hi, out the windows of their fucking taxis or their whatever they are, their police. Hi John, yeah, I'm rubbing it in as like you such a fucking cunt. They're not breaching any public bylaws, you know what I mean? Hi John. Anyway, pigs, fucking pigs. Yeah, they think it's funny because I make it funny with my intelligence, but they are just fucking scum. They'll starve you in a police cell. They'll jizz on a burger, put some chips on the side, feed it to you. You eat their fucking cum. It's called a secret handshake. And they'll put you in front of the fucking judge 2 seconds later, and it's like, he's a filthy, cum sucking fucking gypsy. And the judge can see it. He has these gypsy lenses. And it's like, he is a filthy, cum sucking fucking. You pay for. Where's it? It's supposed to be a video about it. Etymology and philology and just science of giving things names. Categoraphy. Categoraphy. It's supposed to be a new. Yeah, I want to make a little book which won't feature such much of a forward intro. That is one. I'm going to make a book about names. Funny names. You all have one, if not a few. You all have a few names. And I wanted to make a book about names because I'm a genius. You know the way the guy in Beautiful Mind could plot the stars really cleverly. I can plot words really cleverly. I'm good with words. They're fun. I don't speak much Latin. This is a story about Jennifer. This is a short story that I'm going to commence now about 8 minutes into it. Jennifer. Jen Star. How's it going? Jen, babe. Jenny. Jen. How's it going? I know a lovely lady from. I had a lot of heat in my little town, whatever, being like a monster, psychopathic. Or even my own hometown, actually. Rape. It's just the dreadlocks or something that make me look like a wild man, and the kids are, I don't know. So, man, not the kids, fucking teenagers. Fuck off, teenagers. And like, yeah, he's everything. Yeah. You know how it is, you know what I mean? Anyway, Jennifer. I know a friend called Jennifer. Oh, I saw it actually in the local district court, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? You're the nicest person in town. I was like, this is a weird world or weird country that the nicest person I knew was in the fucking courts. And she was there for being the nicest person in town. She actually was there for being the nicest person in town, being outstanding in some sort of way, simply outstanding. But anyway, this one like all gypsies. No, she's like left her handbag in our word. I don't want to say junky places. It was my friend's house where we were all able to take heroin at the time. And my friend Jen left her handbag right next to me. And we walked out the room. And, I came back in, friends like, are you crazy? Would you live? Like, no, he's grand. He's totally grand. I was like, oh, Jen, I love you. Love you so much, Jen. Cheers, yeah. Yeah, never did. Yeah, kill somebody. Fucking touch your hammer, Jen. Oh, fuck with some girls. Rub your fucking crown jewels, missing some of them. Anyway, just letting you know. This is why I love the name Jen. Jennifer. I have a cousin called Jennifer. I don't know, mama now. And Jen, right? So, there was a man. We don't need to, qualify in too much. He didn't like to give things names too much. But he had a fucking donkey. And it was a female donkey. This man would have not have survived in life without this donkey. It's like a dog, but you can't fucking put big sacks of rice on a dog. Well, maybe you could, but you. But this man loved his donkey, and I don't blame him. Donkeys are very fucking lovable, aren't they? For the donkeys, Ricky Gervais, and Peep Show for the fucking donkeys. Donkeys are very lovable. Yes, aren't they? I'm going to premise this before we kick off. Donkeys are very fucking lovable, aren't they? This man loved his donkey very much so. And he went on with his donkey and his great success through his donkey and wife and children and had a daughter. And his first child was a daughter. And he wasn't fond of giving things flowery names. A female donkey is a Jen. It's called a Jen. A female donkey is called a Jen. So when he had this little girl, he didn't give her a name. He didn't give her any name in that. He just let her grow up with him and realized after a while that the kid was so cool and stayed by him and was so friendly and dependent and lovely and made him so happy. It reminded him of his donkey, his female donkey, yes, his great friend and companion, which he hadn't got a name but was a Jen. A Jen, yes, a Jen. A female donkey is called a Jen. I don't know what a boy donkey is called. Maybe it's called a donkey. Anyway, so yeah, with all the love and devotion, he called his daughter Jen. Eventually, started to call her and think of her and call her. So Jen grew up and Jen liked her name. They taught Jen how to spell her name, before she went to school, her first day in school, and he taught her how to spell Jen, because they're going to ask you your name when you go to school on the first day. And if you can spell your name, it's pretty cool to be able to do that, because it's a handy name to know. It's a pretty easy one, Jen. I got a John. And Jen really liked her name. She thought it was cool, it looked awesome. And tree and J-E-N, cool. And Jen went to school. And very proudly announced herself and wrote her name up on the board and was very happy about it. And everybody laughed, stopped and laughed. Well, the teacher kind of pointed it out. I was like, as in a donkey? And then Jen was like, what? Well, my name is, as in a donkey? Like a big hairy donkey? And everybody laughed at Jen. I was like, what do you mean? It's like, I gotta be Kyrie these days. And everybody laughed at Jen. I was like, he's a donkey. And everybody started laughing. Hairy Jenny's got a Jenny, hairy Jenny. And Jenny was like, pretty fucking, 180 in the event as a Kyrie as my. And Jen was very not happy about the event. Jen was not aware her name was Donkey. Jen's name was Donkey. And all the kids were like, your name's Donkey. So Jen wasn't happy and went home to her father. I was like, why the fuck did you call me Donkey Girl? Donkey Kong, Donkey God, I fucking hate you. And the other said, I loved my donkey. I really loved my donkey so much. So he reassured, maybe in lyrical verse like Dick Van Dyke, but I can't really do it right now, and it'd be very influential and convincing, that Jen is not hair, but Jen is fair. Beautiful donkeys. Jen is fair. I could do nothing like it. Same with Jezebel turned into Isabel. Jezrach Bell and Isabel is beautiful. Jezrach Bell or Jez Isabel. But yeah, that's where the name Jennifer comes from. That is explicit. I don't know, I gave it in the flowery story, but that is the name where the name Jennifer comes from. Female donkeys are beautiful and fair. Jen is fair. Yes, your name is female donkeys are cool. Jennifer. Which is very actually ironically convenient as well for my friend in Bray, because she was in the courts for no good reason except being very friendly, reliable, dependent, taking the weight of other people. It's strange. I was being crucified for knowing Jesus. Oh, my name is John. That's actually interesting. Yeah, Jennifer. Yeah, my friend Jen. Jen is fair. His female donkey is fair. He reassured the kid that that's what the name meant, and he changed her name from Jen to Jen is fair. Jen is Jennifer. That's where the name Jennifer comes from. Honestly, that's where the name Jennifer comes from. Female donkeys. It must have happened, you know what I mean? That's like an a priori story. A priori story. That must have happened. It's necessary. That's where the name Jennifer comes from. I'm going to do another ones as well on names. If you want me to do one on your names, please request. Words are fun. Words are sentences. Words are sentences. I didn't say that wrong. Words are sentences. When you learn to speak Hebrew and stuff, it's like, oh, words are actually sentences. This is what I was saying in A Beautiful Mind to do the stars, and you can see the stars, like, and you actually kind of realize words are sentences. Every letter is a thing. You know, they're not arbitrary COULD. Could it actually is see from you from never and that from never that you know, yeah, you learn the qualities words. That's was 18-minute video, and you could set it in 18 seconds. The word Jennifer is a fucking honest female donkey that saves everybody. Yeah, I think I was complaining about something else. Donald Trump, Pirates of the Caribbean. I can't remember how this started. Specsavers, yeah. Can you see? I'm having trouble trying to see the face. What a fucking bad blowjob. Hand job. Man, fuck that. I live in a first world country and everything is so overpaid and shitty. Nothing gets. I can't even score a gig mopping local parochial halls, hoovering the local priest's house. I sent a big desperate email to the fucking church. Not even just and loads, and they referred to my local unemployment services. I was like, oh, thanks so much, Jesus. Thanks so much. You know, it really broke Jesus's balls for the standard of his crappy church. They'd be my shepherd in the valley of death. Refer you to your local unemployment services. Oh, thanks. I didn't know where the office was, guys. Yeah, thanks so much. But yeah, no, that's been wonderful. Anyway, Jesus is like donkey, and a donkey, it might have been a female donkey. I brought Jesus back into Jerusalem out of the desert. I'm fairly certain he was found on, might have been a female donkey, and after they killed everybody that Jesus knew and befriended, absolutely fucking everybody, even Peter, Paul, and Mary. There was a donkey, and the donkey spoke the gospel fucking truth. And right out from the donkey's mouth. And that donkey survived because the humans were killing the humans. And there's none of that donkey told you gospels straight from the donkey's mouth, horse's mouth, and the same thing. It was a donkey. It wasn't a horse. He rode into Jerusalem on a donkey. Very explicit. That's why we love donkeys. No, Jenna's fair. Yeah.